anniversary of the Walt Disney World Very Merry Christmas Parade. There are our banner elves, Reeds. They're here with us every single year to kick off this parade.
I tell you, the elves do most of the work around here. It's good to see them out there.
Yeah, they're the hardest working elves in snow business.
That's right. Here are the knights, those colorful costumes.
They're the very bravest knights.
Oh, there they are.
Look who here, the stars of our show.
Oh, gosh. The first couple of Disney World, really enjoying it.
Mickey Mouse. Do you know he has over 80 different costumes here at Walt Disney World? Everything from a scuba suit to a tuxedo.
And did you know Mickey Mouse, 65 years old?
He doesn't look like it.
No, he sure
Look
doesn't.
at little Minnie there. And Pluto, their best friend. Now, they're coming down Main Street, and that's the Christmas tree you're looking at there. That Christmas tree is 80 feet tall, which is 15 feet higher than the one at Rockefeller Center.
It's one of the biggest ones in the country, if not the biggest. And there's the shot from the Christmas tree looking right down Main Street, right over the
Right up at the tippy top of that tree, they put a camera. Another Christmas tradition for us is Major Mike Davis.
He's a real-life music man, too. He went over to Euro Disney and taught the French, you know, how to put this parade together. He's a terrific guy. He's
been here every single year, and he, I should say, is also the proud father of 3, so he's kind of Disney's own major dad.
Sure is, sure is. Yeah, we're underway right now. When I see this band come down, I know it's begun.
Now, every Christmas season, they really deck this place out. You've seen this every year. There are 4 miles of garland around the place, 3,500 wreaths, and get this, 850 Christmas trees all over all of these parks.
I asked the other day, what do they do with all of this? It takes 2 huge warehouses to store it all.
Now, if those knights are there, Cinderella can't be far away, and here she comes.
Joan, look, she's waving to me right now. Every year she waves. Hi, Cinderella, how you doing?
I know that kiss was for you, Reed.
Crazy
I know
about
it was.
Me. Yes, Cinderella. She wants to make sure I got the kiss.
Arriving, of course, in her pumpkin coat.
She's still blowing those
She has her own castle, and there's her Prince Charming. Hey, he's a pretty good-looking guy, too.
Well, but you know, he's a nice guy, but he always had trouble meeting the right lady until, of course, he met the prince.
And there's the little fairy godmother and Susie and Perla. I mean, they really made all this happen, of course. If it wasn't for the fairy godmother, that coach would never be there.
You're absolutely right. They turned the mice into horses. They did it all. I could use them.
The folks lined on Main Street. And here are royal dancers from the court of Cinderella. And all these beautiful costumes, of course, come right out of the fairy tale.
They're performing a very elegant minuet. There's the whole shot there, the band and the dancers and Cinderella, and the tremendous crowd we have here on Christmas morning.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, go ahead, wave, say hi. Everybody at
Sometimes
home.
I think the costumes on the sidelines are pretty colorful, too.
3,500 different designs, different costumes in this parade. It's amazing.
It's a fabulous parade. I really think...
Snow White. And I know those little guys, the 7 dwarfs, led by, look who's out there, Frosty the Snowman is leading them.
Frosty the Snowman leading those dwarfs around.
Made of a very special snow that doesn't melt, which is very important on a day like this.
On a day like this is right.
Now, who are those children up there?
They're too big to be yours.
There's my Jamie.
Wow.
Lindsay and Sarah. And you know who else that is? That's Ashley. That's John Davidson's little girl there. Jamie's got her hand on her shoulder. Here are our guys. Can you name them?
Well, there's Dopey, there's Doc, there's Sneezy, Happy,
Sleepy,
Grumpy. Who's the last one? And Best, of course.
Of course.
You know, some of the names that were rejected years ago when they put this together?
Okay, go ahead, lay them on us.
Wheezy, Burpy.
That's one of my favorites. Baldy.
Baldy and Big
Ego. We know a few of those, right?
We sure know a few of those, is right. Two of you kids are getting big, aren't they?
I know.
Didn't I catch the 9-year-old in high heels last night?
Yes, you did.
Wow.
They're very excited to be on Snow White's Clotho because they've always loved Snow White. It's a favorite of theirs. Now, she happens to be right behind. We'll see her in a minute.
You know, this movie, Snow White, created more hit songs than any other Disney movie in the past. 6 of them made the hit parade in 1938, and there she is.
There she is, Snow White, along with her prince, of course.
She's saying, I love you.
Well, he's got that kiss that can work miracles.
That's right. Joan, this was the highest grossing film of all time until Gone with the Wind came along.
Wow.
And still being released. Disney's first movie heroine, fairest in the land.
Now, you know who's down there, of course.
I know who's
John
down
Davidson
there.
is down there where all the action is on Main Street. John,
Action.
Winnie the Pooh and all his friends. And there's the honey pot right there. This is a new float, you know, Reed.
Oh, it is a new float.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that's right.
Made up just for this year's
Temperature's down
parade.
at 2 degrees. It's 72 now. It's a lovely day. Now, let's see. What does that little tag say? To Pooh from Pooh.
That's right.
Oh,
Oh, there's Tigger, you know, the guy that likes to bounce around. And Winnie, I love Eeyore.
Tigger's my favorite, Joan. Come on.
Well, you remind me a little Tigger. You're all
A
bouncing
little
around
restless,
everywhere.
huh? Now, Winnie the Pooh is your girl's, one of your girl's favorite characters,
Yes,
right?
absolutely. Oh, now there's a shot from the helicopter looking down there on Main Street. The honey pot's right down there.
Yeah, there
You can
it
see
is.
at the bottom of Main Street. That huge Christmas tree, 80 feet tall.
Wow. Spectacular shot.
Oh, look at her in her little Minnie Mouse outfit. Isn't
And her
that
Mickey
great?
ears, or her Minnie ears.
Hey, there's the owl there on Pooh Tree.
That means Kanga should be hanging around,
Yeah,
too.
he's the wisest owl of all, and he hangs out there with Kanga. Little baby Roo in the pocket.
It's all based on that 100 acres of English countryside where it all began.
Now, the absolute tallest, biggest float in this parade is the riverboat, the showboat.
Song of the South, another of the great Disney classics. Yeah, it is the biggest, tallest float of them all. A little piece of the old Mississippi with the showboat dancers right in front of it there.
Yeah, now look up front there. You know those guys, Brer Rabbit, Brer Bear, and Brer Fox.
They're all getting along. Everybody gets along on Christmas morning, even those three. Oh, look at her.
Well, Brer Fox is that sly little rascal. He always
Yeah.
wants to have Brer Rabbit for dinner, and I don't mean as a guest.
I know. It's amazing that they're all there.
And the
So
big
happy.
guy, I mean, Brer Bear, you know, he's such a clumsy brute. He's so gullible. He ends up helping Brer Rabbit to outwit Brer Fox, and I don't really think he even knows he does it.
Brer Fox is the smartest of them all, right? He's a sly rascal.
Yeah.
And there are the Dixieland musicians playing Bayou Christmas. It's amazing how Disney is able to take what we see in the movies and transfer it to this parade. Beautifully done.
Now, earlier this year, Brer Rabbit and his friends invited everyone out to a grand opening of the Splashtacular new attraction here at the Magic Kingdom, Splash Mountain. Let's see what all the excitement's about with our Christmas correspondent, John Davidson.
Hit that mountain, John. Come on.
Doing one special show. Hey, look at the hay wagon there. You know who that is.
Yeah, I know who that is.
The
That's Wendell.
Country Bears.
And Liverlips and Shaker.
Now, we should say Wendell's the short one, Liverlips is the tall one, and Shaker's the other one. They came to us from the Country Bear Jamboree.
Yeah, that's right. They're so popular around here, they have their own show every night.
Yeah, over at the Grizzly Hall, which also is completely decorated for Christmas.
I used to work with the guys earlier in my career. It didn't work out too well. They
No?
were way overbearing. You get it, Joe?
That was Grizzly
I'm
Ridge.
sorry.
Just Grizzly.
Sorry, I said.
Hey, there are the Scarecrows.
Love their dance, too.
They learned this from Ray Bolger, right?
Absolutely. The original Scarecrow.
They're out there with the Clogger Girls. They're going to be clogging to a country Christmas.
Now, why do they call them Clogger Girls?
Because way, way, way back, they used to wear heavy wooden shoes, and the wooden shoes were the actual thing that were called the clog.
I take anything but the name Clogger Girls, you know what I mean? But if that's what they're called, so be it. The crowd really loves it down there. Good number.
And the crowds on Christmas Day are amazing. I mean, they really pack this place. Do you realize over 350 million people have visited the Walt Disney World Resort since it opened? It opened in
350
1971.
million? Wow.
Yeah, it opened in
That's a big
1971. And we'll be back with more of the Very Merry Christmas Parade live from Florida right after this.
Let's go to Main Street for my favorite part of Christmas morning.
What's that, Reed?
I'm sure it's yours, too. Toys. Bunches and bunches of Christmas toys.
Well, you've always been a kid at heart.
Right. Feel like a kid again.
When you come in the gates here, though, you can be a kid at heart. It's like they give you permission. I love the toy soldiers. There are those, and look at the toy horses. Giddy up, guys. The precision is incredible.
Toy blocks, toy soldiers, toy horses. All together here.
Of course, these guys led an army of toys to battle with the wicked Barnaby, remember? Played by Ray Bolger?
That's right. Sure.
One of your favorites was in that movie. Annette Funicello, that's
Babes
right.
in Toyland.
However, did you know that someone made their film debut in that movie? Somebody that's been on your show before, I think even co-hosted with you.
You're kidding me. Not Kathy Lee Gifford.
And Jillian.
And Jillian.
Yes, in Babes in Toyland.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And the musical score of that film was also nominated for an Oscar.
Well, they picked the right babe. I'll tell you that.
There are the toy blocks. How'd you like to have to wrap those?
Oh, my gosh. They have great attention for detail in this particular part of the parade. These people are well rehearsed.
I just sensed that you had a hand in that. Am I right?
Never going to admit that, but I do enjoy seeing him tugging at his bathing suit like that. 75 degrees now, still going up.
And this is the Toy Factory making its way down Main Street. Looks like they're already making Teddy Perry things for the next Christmas. Look at him. He was okay. I'm so glad that he wasn't hurt in that water slide accident.
Indefatigable, irrepressible Goofy. Can't stop him. Can't keep him down.
Do you know that Goofy's original name was Dippy Dog? I'm glad they changed it.
Absolutely.
He made his debut in a movie called Mickey's Revue in 1932.
And incidentally, I think I caught him in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade this year as well. He's a bigger-than-life character over here.
Well, he's had a really big year. I mean, he debuted in his first television series, Goof Troop, this year.
Right. He just turned 60 years old.
That's right. He doesn't look like it. Look at Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy there.
Jack in the Box.
And right behind is the toy train. This is one of the parade's most colorful floats. We have this here every year.
A non-stop trip from the North Pole to deliver toys to the boys and girls all over Florida.
Hey, Roger Rabbit, Maroon Cartoon's biggest star. Hey, do you know his newest picture is called Trail Mix-Up? It's currently in production.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, Disney MGM Studios theme park.
He asked everybody to please have a happy holiday.
And there's that shot again from up on the very, very tippy top of the Christmas tree, which is at the bottom of Main Street, 80 feet tall.
I got my watch on. I won't cry.
Another great movie, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? A real box office champion. That was in, what, 1988?
Yeah, and that was an enormous hit, wasn't it?
It won 4 Academy Awards. Film editing, sound effects, editing, visual effects, even a Special Achievement Award for the director, Richard Williams.
Well, there's a lot going on in that shot, isn't there? The clown band has arrived.
They're clowning around out there.
Silliest bunch of serious musicians you'll ever meet. They all come in just one little car, if you can imagine.
Dressed, of course, in green, red, and white for Christmas.
And with all of their instruments, how do they do it?
Look at all the people lining the street. Look at that toy block. Whew.
Raggedy Ann and Andy. Yeah, the people come from all over the world. One fellow down there from Japan.
She had her little Christmas sweater on today.
All right, did I tell you this? I mean, did you hear it from me or not?
What?
The very best Merry Christmas parade we've ever had.
I don't know if you told us that yet.
And they tell me the one and the only, Santa Claus. Yeah, Santa Claus will be with us shortly.
And
Stay where you are.
Well, here's what I
heard
want
that.
for John Davidson, a haircut and a new sweater. I'm tired of that sweater.
Hey, look who's coming. I know that house. That's where Mrs. Claus lives. And there are all the dancers out in front and the candy canes.
The candy house, yes, indeed.
The little candy house. You know, every January, Mrs. Claus puts Santa on a special diet. A little shake for breakfast, a shake for lunch,
And
and then
every
a
year.
sensible house for
And
dinner.
every year she gets a little cuter looking too, Mrs. Claus. He is very kind to her. Yeah, we're building up to a big finale here because
There
you know,
she is.
if Mrs. Claus is around, he's going to be around too. The dancing
Hey,
gingerbread
the
men.
gingerbread men.
I've been down there on the street, Joan, with the crowd, and when this part of the parade comes, I mean, everybody just, this is thrilling to them.
Look at the little girl. And there are the dancing Christmas trees. No one really knows for sure when the Christmas tree tradition got started, but it first appeared in literature about 400 years ago.
That's what I like working with you. You know everything.
Well, Santa must be close behind, and this year, Regis, we wanted to be absolutely prepared for his arrival. So we learned everything there was to know about Santa. What a great face. Look at right up there, the Santa Cam picture.
And he didn't forget me. He left something in my room last night. Not exactly what I wanted, but he was there. I appreciate it.
Hey, there are the reindeer, Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and of course, Rudolph.
And who are these, the Glock girls?
The Glock girls.
Yeah, sure.
They're carrying sacks of toys to all the little boys and girls.
Yes! What a beauty!
Christmas carols.
What kind of music do you guys want to play?
How about some rock and roll? No way!
What?
No rock and roll.
What? But you guys want to hear rock and roll, right?
No way! What are you trying to say? I'm saying no way are we playing rock and roll in my band.
You guys want to hear rock and roll music, right?
Who wants to hear rock and roll?
Everybody!
How about classical?
No,
Classical music.
We're down one. We're down one. Well, Steve, what kind of classic rock Christmas carols are there?
There's Jingle Bell Rock.
That's a great tune by Brenda Lee. Mike, what's another one?
Little Saint Nick.
By the Beach Boys. That's a great tune. Steve, what's another one?
Rock Around the Christmas Tree.
Hey, you wrote that.
No. I wrote that too.
That's what it is. Mike, what's another tune?
Joy to the World.
But Joy to the World is a classic tune. We play that in the medley.
5-3 Dog Night.
Oh, the Three-Dog Night version.
Yes, of course.
Well, the title fits anyway. This is a new tune in our book. This is classic Christmas rock.
This is really funny.
Come on.
That's no good.
right now. Over here on my left, from the University of Miami, the leader of the band.
That's me.
Right, we try to get
Mickey Lamar.
Lamar Belay right there. Give it up. We're not going to do that one. Right next to Lamar from the University of Central Florida in Orlando. Give it up for Scott Verbal. Right next to Scott from the University of North Florida. He just found his ring again. Give it up for Shay. On the other side, the prettiest member of the band this year from Southeast College in Lakewood. That's Danielle. What the heck is going on? Right next to Danielle from the University of North Florida. Another nice round of applause for Mike Ipaquito. Finally, on the end, if we can teach him when to cut off, we'll be all right. From the University of North Florida, give it up for Steve Reed right there. We're going to introduce the hams of the band right now, the trombone section coming at you. Over here on my left, you're right, from the University of Central Florida, give it up for Mike Patrico. Right next to Mike Patrico from the University of South Florida, the lone Brahma Bull. Give it up for Chris McTavish. Right next to him, playing lead trombone from the University of North Florida, that's Bill Bargett. For those of you who've been around a while, this is a new face in the trombone section. We call him the pretty boy with the perfect hair from Florida Southern College. It's Sean, right there. Right next to Sean from Barry University in Miami. Who else could it be but Barry? Finally, on the end, playing bass trombone from UCF in Orlando, it's John Disco You're asking yourself one incredible question, that is, who is the rhythm section laying it down for the Christmas brass? We'll introduce our rhythm section to you right now, over here on my right. We call him Dr. Love from UCF. Say hi to Chris Ellison right there. The doctor is in. On the other side, also from the University of Central Florida, hide your children from Chris Olka right there. Tuba from the Florida State University of Tallahassee. Give it up for Manuel right there. On the percussion from the University of Florida in Gainesville. Give it up for Brian right there. On the other side, playing the Tinkly Bells from UCF, it's Shane right there. Shane. This guy is so good, we could have given him one bass drum, we had to give him two from UCF. It's Rodney. And finally, what band for Christmas would be complete without our own little drummer boy in the middle? Going to Space Mountain, right? See ya! We're going to introduce the rest of our great trombone section to you right now. On the end, from the University of Central Florida in Orlando, give it up for Mike Patrico right there.
He's imitating what's his
Standing right next to Mike, the most probable from USF in Tampa. That's Chris McTavish right there.
All right, Chris.
It gets crazy out here on this field. Another big round of applause for the University of North Florida's Billy Bargetzi right there. A new face to the band from, well, we call him the pretty boy with the perfect hair from Florida Southern College. That's Sean, right there. Next, from Barry University of Miami, who else could it be but Barry from Barry, right there.
Okay, Barry.
Yeah.
They changed it on.
What is Disco Barry?
Disco
Finally on the end, playing bass trombone from UCF in Orlando, it's John. He's supposed to be Disco Adcock right there.
This guy, he's real modest, but he's a recent graduate of the University of West Florida in Pensacola.
What?
Mr. Ron Smith, ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on? To get down and get funky. You ready to get funky? Yeah! Are you ready to get funky? Yeah! This is Farandole. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Before we go, we'd like to wish you and your family all the merriest of Christmases and the happiest of New Year's with our own special gift, a living greeting card. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
So please get your cameras out and your video cameras. This is Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.